In a time not so long ago, in a country divided by color, lived a young boy named Martin Luther King Jr. Born in 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia, Martin grew up learning that not all people were treated the same. Signs in restaurants, buses, schools, and bathrooms all said the same awful word: whites only. That word carved walls between neighbors, classmates, and even friends. But Martin was no ordinary child. He asked questions. Why can't I play with that boy? Why do we have to sit in the back? His parents, both strong and loving, told him, because of unjust laws, son, but you can help change them one day. Martin believed in peace. He believed that hatred could not drive out hatred, only love could do that. So he studied hard, went to college, and became a preacher, like his father. But his sermons weren't just about heaven, they were about justice, right here on earth. One day, something happened that lit a fire across the nation. A brave woman named Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus. She was arrested, and people were angry, but not with fists. Martin helped organize a peaceful protest, asking people to stop riding buses until the rules changed. They marched, they walked, they waited, for over a year, and finally, the Supreme Court ruled that segregation on buses was illegal. Martin had shown the world that nonviolence could be powerful. But he didn't stop there. Martin marched in the streets of Birmingham, where children were jailed just for singing. He stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial and gave a speech so powerful that it echoed through time. I have a dream, he said, that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin but by the content of their character. That dream wasn't just words. It was a call to action. Martin was arrested, threatened, his house was bombed, but he never stopped believing in love, in unity, in peace. He led marches from Selma to Montgomery, met with presidents, and inspired millions. Then, one evening in April 1968, as he stood on a motel balcony in Memphis, Martin Luther King Jr. was taken from the world by an assassin's bullet. But his dream did not die. Because dreams, when planted in hearts, grow into movements. And today, when children of all colors sit side by side in classrooms, when people vote freely, and when voices rise for justice around the world, the spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. is still marching on.